Now, let's have a look. Okay, I think we're good to go. I'm going to get started and the others can always jump in. I don't have a waiting thing. So I'm actually going to get you to come. We're going to start standing and then we'll make our way down to the mat and then we'll finish on the mat, which I think is nicer. I think, yeah, you can see me here, which is good. Okay, great. I'm going to get you to come to the end of your mat, but I want your mat to be in front of you. So come to the end of the mat, but have the mat out in front of you. I'm going to come to the center so that you can all see me. So we're just going to start standing and just, I suppose, be mindful of the position of your body, your posture. And I just want you to stand with your feet about hip distance apart. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Just have soft knees for me. And just take note of your feet and just where you feel your body weight. Are you more through the toes? Are your heels pressing down? Just a gentle reminder to relax your shoulders. Good. And we're just going to do a little bit of movement through the head. So just drop your chin to chest and just start to rotate your head. Good. We're going to use our breath here as well. So nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhaling out through the mouth. And then again, go at whatever pace suits you. Dropping chin to chest. Good. Then whenever you're ready, you're just going to take it in the opposite direction. Good, allowing the chin to drop down. Using that exhale. Good, one more for me. And then taking your time, just slowly finishing the center. So my head is nicely aligned in the center. Thinking of my posture again, I want my shoulders nicely stacked over my hips. You don't want the head forward. We're always used to doing this if we're working at computers, in our phones, we're hunched forward. So be mindful to nearly drop the chin back a little bit more than you normally would. It's that lovely tall posture. Good. And then I'm slowly just going to get you to drop your chin to the chest. And then take the head back. Take your chin up towards the ceiling. Slow as you can for me. Chin lifts. Inhale. Exhale, dropping that chin to chest again. Good. Go as slow as you feel your body is up to tonight. Good. Chin to chest. And lift. Good. Going again. Dropping that chin to chest. And then taking the head up. Good. When you're ready, slowly draw the head back to the center. You're going to take your right hand. You're going to grab onto the side of the head. Take a deep breath in here. And then using your exhale, just drop your head over towards your right shoulder. Don't pull on the head. Just allow the head to naturally sink towards your shoulder. You're going to take your left hand, reaching it down towards the floor, taking it a little bit wide, just to intensify that stretch. Take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to sink a little further into that stretch. And hold it. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling. Hold it for one more breath. Use the exhale. See if you can sink a little bit further. Relax the shoulders. Allow that ear to sink down towards that right shoulder. Slowly release back to center. Take the hands down by the side. Deep breath in the center. Floating the hand up. Just resting the hand on the side of the head and just dropping your ear down towards that left shoulder now. Good. Taking the right hand, just reaching it out by your side, lengthening through the fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Nice exhale, sinking a little further into the stretch. Getting that lovely stretch into the trapezius. Good. Relaxing those shoulders. Don't shrug them up by your ears. 2 more breaths here, inhaling through the nose. Lovely, exhale, sink on your exhale if you can. Good, last breath in. Lovely, exhale and sink. Lengthen through the fingertips as you reach that right hand away. Slowly release as slow as you can, drawing it all the way back to center. Good. You're at the end of the mat, so we're going to come into a roll down now. So be mindful to have even pressure on both feet. Soft knees, shoulders stacked over the hips. Take a deep breath in. Using that exhale, drop your chin to chest. Good. Tucking the tailbone under as I start to reach for the floor. Good. I'm unstacking my upper back, my middle, coming all the way down to the bottom. I want you to relax the head and the shoulders. Feel the lovely stretch into the back of the legs. Keep those soft knees. Good. Taking the hands onto the mat. Fingertips are just lightly touching off the mat. Don't take all the body weight into the hands. Good. Where is your body weight? Do you feel it in the feet? Do you feel your tailbone heavy? Allow the head to be heavy. Good. Take a deep breath in. And now on your exhale, try and straighten the knees for me. So try and lock out the knees. And then release the knees again. Soft knees. Breath in at the bottom. Lovely exhale. Scooping the belly button as we restack. Rolling lower, middle, and upper back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Start to unstack that spine. You're peeling it. Imagine stickiness peeling off the wall behind you. Soft knees, reaching for the floor. Relax the head and shoulders. Inhale, exhale, sink a little further. Good. Hold it there. Head is heavy. Take a deep breath in and then walk your hands over to one side. Get a lovely rotation through that waist. Feel the stretch down the back of the leg. Head hangs. Deep breath in again. Take the hands and you're just going to walk over to the other side, getting that nice rotation. Squaring off the shoulders in line with the wall beside you. Good. Slowly taking the head back to center. Relax the head and the shoulders. Deep breath in for me. Exhale, scooping the belly button. We're rolling up. Restacking. Go as slow as you can. Good. Rolling the shoulders back and down. One more. Inhale. Eye gazes ahead as I drop my chin to chest. And really relax into it. One vertebrae. Get that stretch in between each vertebrae. Good. Reaching for the floor. Allow the head to hang. Allow the body to be heavy. So my shoulders are hanging. My head is hanging. Just take 2 breaths here. Inhaling again and then using that exhale to roll up. Last time on our roll up. Lower, middle, upper back. Roll the shoulders back. Good. We're going to come all the way down. Last one. Inhaling at the top. Exhale as you take that chin to chest. Good. Rolling down. Scooping the belly button back. This time when we're down, I'm going to get you to take the hands onto the mat. And we're just going to walk out onto our tummy. So if you want to walk out and take the knees down, just get nice and comfortable on your mat. And we're going to come down to lie down on your tummy. So lengthen out the feet for me and just lower yourself down onto the mat. Good. Feet are about hip distance apart. You guys can see me. Good. So feet are about hip distance apart. And we're just going to take the hands out in front. So you're just going to lengthen the hands out in front. Just come into a nice body stretch. So as you reach your fingertips away, I'm reaching my toes away as well. And my nose is just hovering over my mat. Good. And maybe just try and walk the hands a little further. Really lengthen. Good. Can you reach the toes further? Good. Just full body stretch. Take a deep breath in. And then using your exhale, you're going to sink into the mat a little bit further. So allow everything to switch off. Just sink into the mat. Good. Take a deep breath in. Good. And then exhaling, sinking into the mat. Switch everything off for me. Last one as we inhale. Good. Exhaling and sinking into that mat further. Really, really nice. I'm going to get you to slide the hands back towards you. So your hands, your fingertips are in around your cheekbones. And your hands are just a little wider, in around where your elbows are. So we're in that kind of W shape. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Don't take them too wide. Switching everything off again. You're going to take a deep breath in. And then using your exhale, I want you to press the mat away. You're going to come up and just get a nice stretch into the lower lumbar spine. Go as high as you can with this. Keep soft elbows. Relax the shoulders down. Keep your eye gaze ahead. Draw the belly button back. And then as you inhale, use your exhale just to take the chin up towards the ceiling. Good. Relax the shoulders. Inhaling here, slowly dropping the chin down, eye gaze is ahead. Lovely. Breath in, and then we're slowly lowering down onto the mat. Good. One more here. Breath in. Exhale, pressing the mat away. Getting that lovely stretch into the spine. If you want to take the hands a little bit further out, just so you can really relax those shoulders. Eye gaze is straight ahead, and just hold it here. My feet are glued to the mat. Continue with that breath. Try and inhale through the nose and exhale out through open mouth. One more breath here. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through open mouth. Really nice. Taking the chin a little higher again. Good. Slowly dropping the chin and then lower yourself down onto the mat. Really, really nice. You're going to stretch the hands out overhead. Hands are shoulder distance apart. Nose is hovering off the mat. Good. You're going to inhale here, and on your exhale, I want you to lift both feet up off the mat. Your pubic bone is going to press into the mat a little bit here. Little squeeze on the glutes, and think of lengthening through the toes. You'll feel the stretch into the back of the leg. Little squeeze on the glutes. Good. Then I want you to keep the feet lifted. Bring the feet together. Good. And now lower the toes down onto the mat. Good. Switch everything off. Sink into your mat. Deep breath in. Exhale. Float the feet about hip distance. Good. Deep breath in again. On your exhale, floating the feet up off the mat. Good. Just go as high as you can with it. Don't get that pinching into the lower back. Good. Holding it here. Little squeeze on the glutes. And then draw those toes together. Good. So my legs are still long. Good. Squeeze those thighs together, lengthening through the toes, and then lower down. Release the glutes. Switch everything on. Deep breath in. Exhale, floating my feet about hip distance apart. Breath in again. Exhale to float the feet up off the mat. My upper body is staying down. My hands are pressing into the mat. My nose is hovering up over the mat. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze those thighs together as you bring the feet parallel. Lengthen through the toes. You'll feel the stretch in the lower lumbar. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Release. Good. Two more here. Inhaling. Exhale, taking the feet lovely and wide. Breath in again. Little lift of the belly button as we squeeze the glutes, floating the feet up into the air. Just go as high as feels good for you. Deep breath in. Exhale, float the feet together. Good. Legs are lovely and straight. Lengthen through the toes. Squeeze the glutes. And then keeping those feet parallel and together, slowly lower down. Release. Breath in. Exhale, taking them wide. Last one. Good. Lifting, floating up. Good. Upper body is still down on the mat. My hands, my arms are pressing into the mat. Good. Bringing those feet together, keeping the toes lifted. Squeeze the thighs together. Squeeze the glutes. Lengthen through those tippy toes. Keep the feet together and then lower the feet down. Good. Take a deep breath in. Lovely exhale as we sink. You're going to keep the feet together. You're going to slide your hands back towards you, keeping the knees together and the feet together. We're going to press all the way up and come into a child's pose. But I want you to keep your knees together and your feet together. So coming back into a nice child's pose. Inhaling through the nose. And then exhaling to sink the forehead into the mat. Try and reach the hands a little bit further. So we get a nice stretch into the underarm. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale here. Good. We're going to come all the way up. We're going to lift the tailbone up. You're going to press your hands into the mat. Slide the hands out a little bit further so the hands are a good bit in front of you. And then you're going to slowly drop your tailbone down towards the mat. Eye gaze straight ahead. Relax the shoulders. Draw the belly button back. Good. Keeping those knees together. Tailbone lifts all the way back into that child. Slide the hands back towards you a little bit. Relax the elbows into the mat. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale as you sink. Good. Inhaling. Exhale as I lift. Slide the hands a little bit more out into the front. Dropping that pubic bone down into the mat. Relax the shoulders. Lengthen through the tippy toes. Eye gaze straight ahead. Squeeze the glutes. Draw the belly button back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Tailbone up. Sink back for me into that lovely stretch. Walk the fingers back. Relax and switch off back here. Good. The last one is to take that lovely breath in. Exhaling. Sliding the hands forward a little bit. Be mindful to have even pressure on both hands. Good. Soft elbows. Relax the shoulders. Sinking that pubic bone down towards the mat. Draw the belly button in. Lengthen through the feet. Good. Holding it. For 3. Good. For 2. And scoop back into that lovely child's pose. This time take the knees a little bit wider. Knees wide, toes together, and sink the bum back. Allow the belly to drop down in between the legs. Take a deep breath in. Use that exhale to sink into the mat. Feel that lovely stretch into your adductors. Good. Take an inhale in the center, and then using your exhale, walk your hands over to one side. Keeping your eye gaze down on the floor, as if you're trying to walk your hands down towards your toes. Both hands walking, take it to whatever side you want. Relax the shoulders. Relax the head and neck. Take a deep breath in. Using that exhale, try and walk a little further, even if it's half a centimeter, down towards your toes. The body is in a lovely smiling shape, or a C shape. Remember to switch off the head and the shoulders and just sink here. Take a deep breath in. Use that exhale to just sink and just hold it here. Get that lovely stretch into your oblique. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to release back to center. Taking the hands out in front, just stretch out. Allow the tummy to release. So allow your belly just to release here. Don't worry about engaging your core. Take a deep breath in, and then we're going to walk the hands to the other side. Good. Excellent. So walk as far as you can down towards your feet. Coming into that lovely C shape, getting that nice opening through the sides of the ribs. You feel that closing on the other side. Sink into the floor. As you inhale, use your exhale to walk a little further down towards your feet. Again, even if it's half a centimeter here. Lovely breath in. Hold it there. Last inhale and then exhale to take it back to center. And don't worry tonight if you find that I'm shouting inhale and you're exhaling. Just whatever is good for you. I like to exhale into the stretch. Try and do that if you can. Slowly, just start to roll the spine. So I'm dragging my hands back towards me. Relax the shoulders. Just rolling up for me. Drop the shoulders back. Taking the hands onto the legs. Take a deep breath in. Then on your exhale, just squeeze the shoulder blades together as my chest bone lifts up towards the ceiling. My eye gaze is up towards the ceiling. Then allow the head to drop back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and then just reach your hands down towards the knees more. So I'm sliding my hands down towards my knees, dropping my chin to chest, getting that closing over in the chest. Allow the head to hang. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sliding the hands up towards you, opening the chest, eye gaze up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders up, but squeeze the shoulder blades together. Last one as we slide the hands down towards the knees, drawing that chin to the chest. Taking your time, just slowly walk over onto all fours for me. So we're going to come onto all fours. If you find that you have maybe weak wrists, advise you if you want to, or you have a blanket, you can even roll up your mat. So you want to roll up your mat at the front. But you want your, what's it called? The heel of your hand, sorry. You want the heel of your hand on the edge of your mat so that your fingers are more down on the floor. So then when you're up on all fours, that just releases that tension off the wrists really. Or if you have a block or something like that, you can use up the mat is just as good. Or else you can come onto fists either, but if you don't have any wrist injuries, just come all the way over. Really good one as well is you always want to make sure that the wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. If you're forward, that's going to take a lot of tension on the wrists. So again, just making sure you're nice and stacked. Up a little bit here. So nice and stacked. We're actually going to do a tuck under and a reach. So my feet are about hip distance apart. And my alignment here, I have a lovely neutral arch. So I'm not sticking my tailbone up. I'm not arching my spine. My spine is nice and straight. Think of lengthening out through the crown of the head. I'm being mindful to have equal pressure on both hands, both knees, and just being mindful to distribute my body weight throughout my hands and my knees. So not to take all the weight into my hands or vice versa. So inhaling in the center. Using your exhale, I'm going to get you to drop your left hand underneath your right hand. You're going to reach that hand all the way under, taking that shoulder down onto the mat, allowing the head to drop down onto the mat here as well. Pressing that right hand into the mat. I'm reaching my left hand, holding it here. We'll take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to slide that left hand back out. We're just going to open up the chest. You're going to take that left hand up towards the ceiling. Keep your eye gaze on your hand. Good, and then we're going to tuck under again. Reaching that left hand all the way under. Good. My left wrist is nicely stacked in line with my shoulder. My right hand is pressing into the mat. Take a deep breath in. Use that exhale as we untuck and open up through the chest, taking that left hand up towards the ceiling. My eye gaze is following my hand. So drop under again. Good. Breath in, exhale, we're taking it nice and wide again. Opening up through that chest. Good. Holding it. Slowly taking it all the way under again. This time, I'm going to get you to hold it down here. So I'm reaching my left hand underneath my right hand. But now try and straighten that right hand up over your head. So reach, reach, reach. Lengthen, walk the fingers away. Good. And imagine prying that shoulder under. Even imagine stacking your shoulders on top of each other. So really pull that right shoulder back. Belly button draws in. Reaching that right hand overhead. Walk the fingers away. Just hold it here. It's my right hand. So reaching overhead. Really opening up, getting that lovely twist through the spine. Then release back to center. Just come into a child's pose. Just taking the hands out in front. Just stretch out the shoulders. And then come all the way back up into that lovely 4-point kneeling. Again, or all fours. So again, just be mindful of your setup. Really nice, strong, neutral spine. Even pressure in both hands. Deep breath in. Lovely exhale. This time we're taking the right hand, tucking it under. Good. Drop that right shoulder down onto the mat. Just hold it here. Then taking it up, we're going to lift and open. You might find, I know this side I can open a lot wider. Hold it. Eye gaze up at your hand. And release and tuck. Gorgeous. Dropping the head down. Shoulder drops down onto the mat. Good. Inhaling here. Exhale as we lift up. Opening up through that chest. Opening up the chest. Eye gaze on my hand. Reaching that right hand to the ceiling. Good. And release. One more here. I'm going to hold it down. Reaching that right hand underneath the left. Dropping that shoulder down onto the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, opening up through the chest for me again. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Use that exhale to open up a little bit more. Take it all the way under again. Dropping that right shoulder down, holding it there. And then taking the left hand, and just reaching it overhead, trying to lift that left shoulder up. Imagine you want to stack both shoulders on top. Walk the fingers away. Just hold it here. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Slowly flow back to center. Down to a nice child's pose again. You can take the knees wide as you want. And toes together or come with the knees together if you want. Whatever you're feeling up to tonight. And I just want you to take 3 breaths. We inhale through the nose. And then using that exhale, you're just sinking further into the mat. Good. Another breath in. And exhaling. Good. Keeping the tailbone, glutes, the heels. Last breath as you inhale. Good. And exhaling all the way out. Slowly help yourself up. We're going to come onto all fours again. When you're ready, we're going to start on the right side. So I'm going to get you to take your right foot and you're just going to drop it up in between your hands. So my right foot is in between my hands and my left foot is lengthening all the way out. Toes are flat down onto the mat. Good. So we're just going to work on a little bit of balance, just get a nice stretch and open through our hip flexors. So holding it here, really control your balance. So I'm pressing my front foot into the mat and taking a deep breath in. And then using my exhale, I'm just going to float myself all the way up. Good. Get nice and grounded, get your balance. I'm just going to turn to face you so you can see. If you find that your balance is off, you can take your foot out a little bit wider. So it's okay to do that. So you can take that foot out a little bit wider, just gives you that little bit more stability. So feel free to do that. You find that you're rocking from side to side. So we're nice and tall. Thinking of my posture here, my shoulders are nice and squared off. For this, we're going to lean forward a little bit, but the key thing here is to keep your knee stacked over your ankle. So I don't want you to come like this. See the way my knee and my heel, everything's lifting, that's a lovely shot. So we want to keep our foot pressing into the mat. So as I lean forward a little bit, just make sure that your knee is stacked over. So maybe slide the foot out a little bit more in front so that you can do that. So setup is knee stacked over my ankle, I don't think the word. Now I want you to tuck your tailbone under. So you'll feel activation in your glutes. So tucking your tailbone under. Good. Pushing forward a little bit, you get that nice opening into your hip. Squeeze on the glute, tucking the tailbone under. The foot that's leaning back, so we all have right foot forward. This means we're going to float our left hand up towards the ceiling. Good. I'm going to turn to face you so you can see. Holding it there. Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, you're going to side bend. Good. Over towards that knee that is lifting at the front. Getting that nice stretch into the side of the body. Imagine someone's actually grabbing onto your hand and pulling it. So really lengthen, just like that. And again, if you find your balance is way off, just take the foot a little bit wider and side bend. Good. So just hold that side bend for me. Good. Don't forget that breath. Don't forget to keep that knee nicely stacked over your heel and your ankle, where my hip side. Good. Tucking the tailbone under. Lovely activation through. Getting that lovely side bend. Relax the shoulders. And remember, someone's grabbing onto your hand and lifting you up. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in and just try to reach a little taller. Someone's grabbing onto that hand and pulling it more and more and more. Moving it for 3. Lovely 2. And then taking it back to center. We're going to come into our pigeon stretch here. So right foot that's in front. Just take your hands down onto the mat. Drop that heel back towards you. Take your right knee down. Lengthen the left heel away. So we're in our lovely pigeon stretch. I'm going to get you to take the fingertips onto the mat. So fingertips are on the mat. So I'm not taking all my body weight into the mat. So really think of lifting up nice and tall. You're going to get that nice stretch into your adductors. You're going to feel it in your glute. Everyone's different. You're like him, I'm feeling it in my head. So whatever you're feeling, relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Eye gaze is just straight ahead. Good. Fingertips are down on the mat. My chest is lifted, collarbones forward. You can even rock side to side a little bit. Just do a little bit of rocking. Rocking from side to side. If you want to progress this, you can take your right hand, so the working side. You can lift your foot, left foot up. You can reach that right hand all the way over and grab onto your foot. But you're going to feel this a lot more into your quads. Keep your eye gaze down at the foot. Good. And again, if you're not feeling this today, you're free to just stay in pigeon stretch, your chest lifted. Good. So hold your pigeon stretch or hold that full rotation. Good. Drawing your Push in towards your glute. Don't take the tension into the neck. Good. Throw it a little bit more. Hold it for 10. Good. Last 5. Good and 4. Last 3. 2. Release your foot down if you had your foot lifted at the back. And now just take your forearms down onto the mat. And just hold it here. Taking your palms down onto the mat. My gaze is at the mat. Just hold the stretch. Just holding it for 4. Good. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Excellent. Slide that left knee in towards you. We're going to do the other side. So help yourself up. This time we're going to do our left foot out on the side. So we're working the left side. So, and again, if this is too much on the knees, you can double up the mat if you want, or you can pop a blanket underneath your knees, that's too much. If you're feeling a little bit into the knees. So, other side for me. So this time we have our left foot out in front. Right leg is back. Just make sure your heel is nicely stacked in line with your knee. Remember, as I lean forward, make sure you're keeping that front knee stacked over your ankle. Good. So a little lean forward, but tuck your tailbone under. Lovely activation into the glute. As soon as you tuck that tailbone under, you'll feel it into your quad straight away. So quads are working. Little lean forward, tucking the tail. Good. Excellent. Just holding it here. And again, remember, if you're balanced, if you're kind of falling to one side, take that front leg out a little bit more towards the left side. Just hold it. Lovely. Then when you're ready, we're going to add in that lovely side bend. So the foot that's back, float that hand up. So it's our right hand. Deep breath in, exhale, dropping over. Get that lovely opening into the rib cage. Remember, someone's grabbing onto your hand and pulling. Good. Lift up out of your waist. Don't take tension into the head and the shoulders and the neck. Remember, tuck the tail under, activate that glute. Going to work into the quad, leaning forward a little bit, keeping that knee nicely stacked over your ankle. Readjust the foot if you need to. Breathe into the stretch. Good. Exhale. Sink a little further into the stretch. And tuck the tail under, squeeze that glute. Remember, lift up with that hand, it's grabbing onto your wrist, pulling it up. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, flow back into center. Taking the hands down onto the mat, dragging that left heel in towards you. Left knee out in front and reaching that right foot all the way back behind you. Good. We're coming into our lovely pigeon stretch. Up onto the fingertips. Chest is nice and wide. I gaze straight ahead. Draw the belly button in. I'm a lot tighter on this side, so maybe you guys are too. Use that exhale to release and increase that stretch further. And really release. You find once you release, you allow that stretch and you'll feel that increase in that lovely stretch through your adductors. Good. Fingertips on the mat, chest nice and wide. Inhaling. Good. And exhaling. And again, if you want to intensify that stretch here, you can float the hand up towards the ceiling. Check that. You can hear me. Well done. Good. Lovely. Hope you can all hear me okay. You're doing really well. And again, if you're not feeling it today, just the fingertips floating in front. And if you want to increase that stretch, reaching the hand, grabbing onto the foot, and drawing that heel in towards your foot. Good. Excellent. We can start with the cat here. Good. When you're ready, release your foot. Good, and then we're just going to hold it here. And remember that little bit of a rock. So just rock from side to side. Good, and then when you're ready, float the forearms down onto the mat. Placing the hands down onto the mat and just rocking that pelvis from side to side. Music that one needs to open the door. Just hold that. Here and tight. Falling on top of me. Well done, everyone. So holding that lovely little stretch. We're down on the forearms. Shoulders relaxed. And really release and just let go into the mat. Gorgeous. Holding it. Good. Slowly dragging the knees back in. We're going to come onto all fours again. If you want to adjust, and if you want to use your mat, rolling it back so you're more supported through the wrist, feel free. What we're going to do now is you're actually going to roll the head in a circle and just swing the hips. Good. It's just rolling the head, rolling the hips. Go right, left, just swing, swing, circling the head, circling the hips. Just swing, a little bit of movement through the spine. Good. Taking it to center, we're just going to do a lovely cat-cow stretch. So tucking that tailbone under, getting that lovely arch through the back, allowing the head to drop. Take a deep breath in and then roll through, dropping your tummy down towards the mat. Eye gaze straight ahead, relax the shoulders. Inhaling, exhale, roll through. And take your time. Go with whatever feels good for you today. Go as slow as quick. Good. Keep rolling through. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Just close the window so we don't have any more random animals joining us. Good. As I said, taking your time, getting that lovely stretch through the spine. Just increasing that mobility as well. Anyone who's done the 28-day challenge, you might find that you do have that mobility. And as you roll, you can feel the rolling each vertebrae. Good. Using your breath. Let's do 2 more for me. Good. Last one. When you're ready, slowly come back to that lovely neutral spine. Readjust the wrists directly underneath the shoulders and just start to draw a circle with your body. So you'll feel a circular movement through the wrists. And circling my torso, just one direction. Pelvis is drawing that lovely circle. Relax the shoulders. Neutral spine, so don't drop the head down here. Keep the head nice and neutral. And then when you're ready, off direction. Last 3. 1, 2. Last 1. And then just taking the hand, bring your fingers back towards you so that your palms are up towards the ceiling. Just get a stretch into the wrist. Moving forward, repeating that stretch, and release. Fingertips back towards you, palms up towards the ceiling. Quite uncomfortable. Last one. And release, hands down. Good. We're going to come up to kneeling nice and tall. So kneeling nice and tall, we're going to do a nice hip opener. Get a little bit of a stretch here. So nice and tall, our knees hip distance. Be mindful, even pressure both knees. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to float that right hand up towards the ceiling. If you can, take the hand all the way over and just place it on top of your ankle. Good. Then if you can, reach the opposite hand up towards the ceiling, rock the chin up, and stretch. And again, if you can't take it all the way back, you can take your hand onto your glute, onto the back of your leg, and just reach. So again, go with whatever feels good for you tonight. Good. Squeeze the glutes, open up through the hip. Good. 3, 2, and release. Good. Come all the way down. I'm going to lift up again, nice and tall. Other side. Deep breath in. Lovely exhale as I reach my left hand or whatever side, opposite side to before, taking it back onto that heel and reaching the right hand over. Good. And again, if you're not feeling it, can't go all the way back. Hand on the back of the thigh. Just lift, squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward, get that lovely opening into your hip. Good. One more breath. And release down. Good, really nice. Come all the way up onto the knees again. So up onto your knees. You're going to take your hands, you're going to interlock your fingers behind your back. You're just going to reach your hands long. Try and get the soles, or I call them heels. That's good tonight. Try and get the heels of the hands together. Good. And then deep breath in. Lovely exhale. Reach the hand waist. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take your chin up towards the ceiling. Then just start to move your jaw. Can't really talk when I do that. So chin to ceiling. Open up the jaw and even just squinch up your face or squeeze your eyelid and cheek. Get that movement. Don't forget to reach for the hands, heels of the hands together if you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up the chest. Just move through them. And then release. Gorgeous. Really, really nice. Come all the way over. You're going to spin your legs out in front. Just spinning your legs out in front onto your mat. Move to sitting. And we're just going to come down and do a nice roll down. So feet all the way out in front. Collarbones nice and wide. Hips nicely stacked over your or underneath your shoulders. Hands out in front. Good. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you're scooping the abdominals. You're rolling down. Good. Rolling one vertebra. Good. And then roll all the way down. Chin to chest. Take the hand all the way over. Good. Don't allow the rib cage to flare here. Take the hands over. My feet are flat on the mat. Take a deep breath in. Using that exhale. Good. Sink into the mat further. Take a deep breath in as I lift the hands and the head. Next exhale, scoop the belly button and lift all the way up. Good. Open up the chest. Collarbones nice and wide. Just release the neck. Drop the ear to one shoulder to the other, sitting up tall. Sit bones. Good. Grab your block or your pillow or your book, whatever you have. I have a block. And we're going to just take the block or the pillow or whatever you have that we can just prop up our tailbone with. Take it out in front, take a deep breath in, and we're going to roll down again. Just scoop the tailbone under, rolling down. Good. When the head comes down, take your block, take your feet, press them into the floor, and then lift your tailbone all the way up. So you don't want the block in your underneath your back or the arch of your back. You want it in between or underneath, I should say, your tailbone. Right there. So get nice and comfortable. If you need to adjust it throughout this exercise or throughout this exercise, feel free to. Pushing there. Okay, that looks good. Excellent. So my block is underneath my tailbone. I'm going to take my right leg. I'm going to reach that away long. So straight away, we're getting a lovely extension into our hip flexor. Readjust the block if you need to, or your block. Excellent. Really good. So lengthening through my right foot. Hands are down either side of the body, pressing into the mat. So we're getting that nice extension through lateral rotation. Good. When you're ready, I'm going to get you to float your left knee in towards you and just pull that knee in towards your chest. You feel it just get a little bit more intense. And that hip flexor. Good. Holding it here. Keep the shoulders glued to the mat. Keep lengthening through that right toe. Just slowly drop your left knee over towards, as if you want to nearly get it up towards your right shoulder. Take it a little bit wide as well. Good. And then adjust the block if you need to. Inhaling and exhaling. Getting that lovely movement into the right hip. Relax the shoulders. Shoulders glued. Mat. And again, imagine you want to pull that right knee up towards your shoulder. You're getting a nice opening into the left hand side as well. Good. Release that left knee back to the center. Then you're going to take that left foot up towards the ceiling, grabbing on behind the left knee. I just want you to really lengthen the heel up towards the ceiling. If you're quite tight in your hamstrings, that can be quite difficult. So have a slight bend in the knee if you want. So a little bend in the knee. Really just try and lengthen if you can. Get a stretch into the hamstring. And then just point the toe, drop the toe down towards you. Again, if you want that support, slight bend in the knee. Take the toe back towards you and point. Try and not shrug your shoulders here, back the shoulders. Right. And then take the toes down towards you. Just really reach your heel towards the ceiling. Bend the knee in towards your chest. Just pull the knee in towards the chest. Then just release all the way down. We're going to do the other side. So readjust the block if you need to. This time you're lengthening with your left leg. So my right foot is flat on the mat. I'm just lengthening through my left leg. Straight away, there's a bit of extension into that hip. Holding it there, relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And then slowly bending that right in towards you. Pulling it in. Lengthening through that left toe. And then taking that knee, right knee a little bit wide. Then pulling it up as if you want to bring it towards your shoulder, towards your right shoulder. Good, and you're taking it wide a little bit, don't overextend it, and then rolling it towards your shoulder. Use that exhale and just draw a little closer towards that shoulder. And then release, taking the knee back to the center. I'm taking my right foot up towards the ceiling. Soften the knee if you're really, really tight. Hamstring. And then just drop the foot back towards you and point. Again, if you can, straighten the leg one way up. And then just taking the toes down and point. Really press that heel up. I hope you like Mogi. I think that's how you pronounce your name. I'm not left there. If anyone ever comes to my no. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it there. Feel the feeling. Load. And release and draw that knee in towards you. Relax the shoulder. Lovely inhale, exhale to sink. Really nice. Taking both feet down, lifting up off your block, pop the block off to the side just for a moment. And we're going to come over into our nice trigger 4 stretch. So I'm going to get you to prop your left, prop your right foot up onto your knee. And really flex your foot here. So a lot of people kind of just drop the toes down. So really flex a bit here, drawing the toes back towards you. You might find this a bit intense tonight. That's no problem. Just hold it there. If you want to increase the stretch further, you're just going to take the hand, interlocking them around the back of your left thigh, dropping the head down, relax the shoulders, keeping that foot nice and flexed. And it's not really placing my heel on top. Really get your foot all the way over. So you want your ankle on top of your knee. That your foot is a little bit free. Good. Flexing that foot, right foot is flexed. Propped on top of my knee. Take a deep breath in. Using your exhale, draw that leg in closer. You're going to feel that stretch into your glute, abductors, quad, hand. Really good overall stretch. Take another inhale. Use your exhale to draw a little closer. Good. And anyone who's holding it down, you can even press your knee away here. You want to intensify it that way. Good. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to do the other side. So just take your time. You might be a little bit tighter on this side. You're flexing that left foot. Don't have your heel up on your knee. You want your ankle. Holding it there is fine. You can just press the knee away. Inhaling. Lovely exhale. As we interlock the fingers and draw that knee back towards you. You feel this in your glute med. It's a really nice glute stretch. Relax the shoulders. Definitely bring it more like this on this side. Maybe for you the other side. Just use your breath here. Lovely. Inhale. Use the exhale to intensify the stretch. Just the last few seconds. Moving it. 3, 2, and release. Look, excellent. Releasing all the way down. Really good. Slowly taking your time. I'm going to get you to, we'll do, we'll do happy baby pose, and then I'll just do a little bit of breathing as well. So I'm going to get you to roll back. So the lower back is pressed down into the mat. I'm going to get you to grab onto the toes, or grab onto the ankle, or grab onto the side of the legs. And we're just going to come into a happy baby pose. So you want your heels up towards the ceiling, heels stacked over the knees, and just hold it. Relax the shoulders, drop the chin, chest. And go so flat. Good. Heels to ceiling. Grab onto the feet. Grab onto the arches of the feet. You can grab onto the ankles. You can grab onto the knees. Whatever feels good for you tonight. Over here. When you're ready, just release the feet out of the hand. I'm just going to get you to just lengthen out onto your mat. You can grab onto your block if you want. You can use that as a headrest. You have a blanket nearby. I'm rotating here, so I'm fired, so I won't need it. So just going to get you to come over, just to lie down on your mat. And I don't want you to worry about your posture. You have the legs nice and long. You just really switch off the leg. Take the hand down by your side. I'm just going to continue with that lovely inhaling. And then you're exhaling out. Just draw your attention towards your feet. Just allow them to switch off. The toes are dropping up right neck. Do they feel heavy? Just release any tension from those feet. Each toe. Just allow the heel and the back of the ankle to melt into your mat. The back of the leg. Just release any tension. You can do a little bit stretching that you do tonight. And your legs feel. Don't forget to continue that lovely breath. To release tension through the glutes. Lower back. Middle back. And flesh in the upper back of the shoulder. Allow the shoulder to relax. Allow them to melt away from your ears. With the neck to be long. Notice the arms feel. Release any tension in the arms. Allow them to feel heavy either side of the body. And release any tension through your jawline. So maybe that's opening the mouth a little bit. Allow the cheekbones to relax. And then your eyes to close. Forehead. And just really think of the head feeling so heavy into your head block or into your mat. Just a gentle reminder to allow the shoulders to relax. We'll do 3 nice breaths. So just make sure that when we inhale, really fill the lungs with air, and then as we exhale, press every single bit of air out of the lungs. Again, together with a nice deep inhale. Hold it, and then exhaling. Now, as you exhale, just allow the body to sink. And then further, lovely deep inhale again. And then exhale. Last one. Take that deep inhale through the nose. And then exhaling. Just roll the head. Take the chin from one side, all the way from right to left. Just rocking the hips from side to side. Just allowing that breath and your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Just maybe become aware of even the noise in the room, the noise outside, my voice, on the playlist, rolling the head. Taking your head back to the center. I'm going to get you to take the hands and just rub them together. Just feel the heat in between your hands. Keep the eyes closed. Just rub the hands together. Build up that heat in between your hands. When you feel them nice and warm, just take the hands and put them over your eyelids. The room will get really dark. And then slowly open up your eyes into your hands. Allow that little bit of light in. Good. And then slowly just peel away the hands from your eyes. Just allowing that light in. Come back to the room. And well done. Taking your time, don't rush, help yourself up. So good. That was nice. Well done, everyone. Thanks for joining me. That was really nice. And I'm sure I'll see a lot of you next to me.